Greetings, Nam community. I'm Vinroy D. Brown Jr., and I have the pleasure of serving as Eastern Region Director of Nam. The Eastern Region is comprised of 11 branches spread throughout New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. While our organization's roots are in Chicago, among NAM's oldest branches are the David I. Martin Music Guild of New York. The branch celebrated its centennial last year. Our organization's largest branch, B Sharp Queens Long Island, is housed in the Eastern Region with a membership of over 100 members. The gifts of the Eastern Region membership are many. However, today we are going to highlight some of the unsung heroes of the region. I hope you enjoy. Hello, NAM world. I'm Vinroy D. Brown Jr., Eastern Region Director, and today we are highlighting unsung heroes of NAM. I had the honor of meeting Ms. Geraldine Boone while she served as the National First Vice President. She will forever be remembered for her officiating opening mass meetings at our national conventions and the numerous avenues that she served the organization. And while I know her as First Vice President Boone, her journey with NAM goes back so much further than that. And I'm so honored that she is here to speak with us today about her experiences. Hi, Ms. Boone, how are you?
Hello.
It is so nice to see you. Thank you for being with us today. So I just want to know how you became involved with NAM.
I'm a charter member of Tidewater Area Musicians as a result of Clarence Ross, who had gone to the NANM conferences in Chicago. He learned about it, and when he came back home, he got together about 2 of the musicians in the area of Hampton Road. As a result of his enthusiasm, we came together and we became chartered. At that particular time, as he was telling us all about things, Brazil Denard was our national president. Brazil Denard did come down and offer the charge and to charter us as the Tidewater Area Musicians, known as TAM. I was impressed with what we were looking at in terms of what NANM stood for. So therefore, it was a pleasure to join. So being a charter member of TAM, I got started and have been a member ever since. Back in the 70s, I don't know, so long ago. But I've enjoyed my association with them has been one in which it has been a pleasure to just go to those conferences and shoulders and chat with people whom I would read about, talk about, and have you. And my very first national conference was in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I went because my theory teacher, Undine Moore, was going to be one of the panel members and forums. So I was there on the train, enjoyed myself, shoulders with people like Warner Lawson, people you don't even talk about. And well, I don't think William Warfield was there at that particular, but he did come in some years later. But anyway, it's a nice thing to talk to people that achieve. They talk to us very ready to let us know how they were able to get where they were and share what to do. It is that if you need to do it. So it's been a pleasure. NAM is wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that. So I know you've worn many leadership hats in the organization. Can you just walk us through your leadership journey? What positions and you've held?
Okay, let's see. Really, the only thing I recall that, I was the runner for Jiva Southall for the scholarship, national scholarship. Enjoyed that. I accompanied 2 or 3 contestants from TAM, Eastern Region, of which 2 of them won. From there, I got elected to first vice president And I voted, I mean, not vote out, but I determined after about 8 years that I would not run. And then maybe about 4 years later, came back in and been first vice president most of the time for now. That's it.
Oh, wonderful. And that's where I met you. I met you as first vice president. So I guess what
Yeah,
everyone wants to know.
I have been first vice president for a long time.
So what I guess everyone wants to know, Miss Boone, is why Nam? What kept you here? What keeps you coming back to Nam?
Because of its mission. It's a, what is the word I want to say? It's a showplace for musicians who, under normal circumstances, especially back in my time, would not have an opportunity to get their music performed, read, talked about, what have you. And me, that was extremely important. In addition to that, we have composers who can have their music done just about anywhere now. But to let this organization go down would still not be something I would want to do, because they still carry a purpose for musicians of color to be able to meet and share and enjoy one another and get a chance to go around and perform their music and talk about it. We are still important as a National Association of World Musicians.
Absolutely. So just a little bit about you. Your birthday typically would fall during our midwinter board meetings. And I remember almost every board meeting that I was
Yes.
in as a member that you were there for, we celebrated your birthday. So while you're no longer in an office, you still serve your local organization, Tidewater Area Musicians, faithfully as a dedicated member. What has been the most rewarding part of, I guess, being retired from your offices? Or what have you been enjoying the most?
I'm laughing because this past January, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I'm laughing, but this past January, people will call to wish me happy birthday, and I answer the phone, and they would say, "Is this the answer machine, or is this you for real?" I said, "It's Geraldine." Wow, this is just happened about 20 years that we were able to wish you a happy birthday in person. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, I had my birthday always fall on the weekend in which my birthday will be celebrated. So now I get home when people call and I say, "Hello, I love you." It's okay. But in the meantime, any capacity that, for example, our president Julius McCullough needs to know, and I can give him some background as to why things are the way they are in NAM as I remember them. A wonderful thing that I'm there. So I will continue to do what it is I need to do, and whatever NAM needs me to do, if I can. I just enjoy working with the people in the organization. Musicians of quality. And that's the main thing I am interested in keeping alive. That's it.
Absolutely. So final question for you. I know you enjoy many things outside of NAM. Can you share with us just a little bit about your other professional commitments and responsibilities outside of NAM?
Okay. I am still the director of the Chesapeake Civic Chorus, which is sponsored and funded by the city of Chesapeake. This year we won't be singing because of the pandemic, but we still chat with one another, what have you. In many instances, a lot of people don't know that I used to sing. I sang for about 14 seasons with Virginia Opera Company and was able to South America, Porgy and Bess, to perform there for 6 weeks. I have been an elementary music teacher for a number of years. At that time, it was called junior high, not middle school. Junior high, moved up to junior high, decided to stay there until I retired. I retired in Norfolk City. What was it? 1993. Yeah, 1993. When I retired, the word got around that Geraldine Boone had retired, and I got a call from the the governor's school for the art. They wanted me to come and teach there. I taught theory, and after a while, okay, you got everything going. I'm not going to this anymore. I'm going to go home and do what it was that I was planning to do when I formally retired, and that was to compose a cantata. Still haven't around to it. I'm trying, believe me. I have all of the words and all of that together, and I have to put it together. But in the meantime, Norfolk State University called me because the theory teacher there was leaving, and it was in January, as a matter of fact, after she had been there for 1 or 2 weeks in that particular semester. And they knew that theory was my main forte. I love teaching theory. It's like a game. And I had got a theory degree, master's degree, from the School of Music in Rochester. So they knew that. So they called me and said, "We need you." And I said, "Okay, but I'm composing right now. But we need you." I said, "Okay, when you need me?" This is like Monday. Could you come in tomorrow? I said, "What? Come now." Well, anyway, I go in and met with the theory teacher who was leaving, and her booklet, her lesson plans, etc. Met with students that Thursday for the first time. I hadn't planned to stay long, but I stayed till 12 years. I loved it, enjoyed it. The young people kept me busy. They kept me in the point of knowing what I know. And of course, the main thing is a lot of them would call me, and I was too busy to answer any theory questions. I even had some students to go to schools who said that when they went there, they had no problem because the theory, the way that I taught it, was very understandable, I guess is the word. And so for whatever they needed, if it was something they didn't understand, they'd call me and would explain it to them about 5. It's like, "Oh, is that what they mean like that?" I said, "Okay, go in peace. Theory is not something to defeat you, but help you understand what it's about and how you do it, and go for it." There you go. Oh, well,
Absolutely.
let's see now. I do have okay, in I had three children, 2 sons, a daughter. One is deceased, my oldest one, who's a dentist. And I have four. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do all of these. 4 grandkids and 2 great-grandkids. So there you go. I played for about every church in the area. Played with 2 of them, like 20 years each. At this point in time, they know that if they need somebody to substitute, I'm available. But I will tell the organist if just let me know, hurry back because I don't want you to stop. And so therefore, I will keep things in order to get back. So there you go. That's a nutshell of some of the things that I do. Believe me, there is a lot more. But I'm glad you had an opportunity to let me tell those quick stories.
Well, when you say that is just a nutshell, I do believe you. Not only are you an unsung hero, Nam, but Miss Boone, you are truly a staple in our community, and I am so grateful that I've been able to share time and space with you as an officer of NAM, and I'm so glad that even though you are no longer in your role as first vice president, that we can all still lean on you for knowledge, for insight, for backstory, and just your unwavering commitment to NAM, to its purposes, and to empowering young people, which I personally have experienced from you. So please know that I am so grateful for you, and that NAM owes you a debt of gratitude that I hope we can adequately repay you. So there you have it, folks. Miss Geraldine Boone is thebomb.com. She's the best to ever do it. She's the GOAT. We appreciate her. And I'm so grateful that you took some time to be with us, Ms. Boone, today. And we thank you again for your service. That's all.
Thank you. My pleasure. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Ms. Boone. Take care, Eastern Region. Bye. NAM has been instrumental in giving a national platform to voices of the African diaspora. I am pleased to present an excerpt of an opera, Aida, composed by Cynthia Cosette Lee. Dr. Lee is a member of the W. Russell Johnson Music Guild of Philadelphia. The aria, How Will I Tell the Children, features members of the W. Russell Johnson Music Guild and is from the world premiere performance recording done on October 9th, 2011 at the Lutheran Church of the Holy Communion in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Not too young to comprehend death. Just been killed in an accident. Yes, I know. You must must come with us now to identify and claim the body.
Just a moment. I'll get my coat.
Ma'am, we're deeply sorry about having to bring you this bad news.
Everyone shows their love and concern when one is dead. Everybody's sorry when one is dead. But when one's living and one is breathing, nobody can.
Everyone shows their love and concern when one is dead.
But when one's
Everybody's
living,
sorry when one is dead.
nobody can.
Everyone shows their love and concern when one is dead. Everybody's sorry when one is dead. Sorry, we're deeply sorry. We're deeply sorry. Ma'am, are you all right?
Our final feature performance is O tu, Palermo, from the Verdi opera I Vesperi Schilani. It features bass Edwin Jamal Davis, the 2019 National Scholarship winner. The Eastern region is proud that our contestant won the Centennial Scholarship Contest. His collaborative pianist is Gary Mitchell. We hope you enjoy.
Oh, vita straniere nazioni, ramingai per costella città, ma insensibil, acerbi da furore, dice a ciascun. Siciliano nel risco valor, su sporgete, a vittoria allor, a vittoria allor, a vittoria allor.
We thank you for supporting NAM Week and invite you to stay in touch with us. Feel free to follow us on Facebook at NAM Eastern Region and visit our website to learn more about our organization and how to get involved. Be safe, be musical, be well.
It's been said that NAM is our best kept 100-year-old secret. It is important that our secret be told to everyone. We stand on the shoulders of great musicians who over the years changed the landscape of music in this country. Now, we have the awesome responsibility to strategically build our next 100 years. This year, we are initiating a nationwide membership drive to get connected. We're making a special effort to engage new members, reclaim previous members, and retain those hard workers who do the work of NAM every day. NAM is an influencer, setting the standard for music excellence. Our programming, scholarship, and the music we share, stellar. Because we understand the power of music. So remember, when we meet one, we'll invite one because we want you to be a part of us. Get connected to NAM.